What's going on, good people? How y'all doing on this? What's today? Thursday? Oh, what's going on? I just wanted to come in and check in with y'all real quick about Valentine's Day and what y'all did. Let me invite some people here. Hope y'all day is going good and well. Whoop, come on now. It's too early, be having technical difficulties. Anyway, come on in the room, like, share. Gotta invite a few people here on today. I be getting yelled at when I don't invite people. Y'all be yelling at me. Anyway, what's going on, good people? Just wanted to check in for the podcast. I did not get a chance to get on here yesterday because I was extremely busy. I'm thinking about, what's up, Amber? I'm thinking about changing the times because Wednesdays at 2 have not worked for me, and I want to build consistency, of course, so y'all can hop on with me or whatever. But I want to check on y'all for Valentine's Day. How was it? What did y'all do? And then the question I had put on my Facebook was for the ladies, as far as ladies, for you who are dating or have somebody, what did y'all do for y'all guy? Because we all know that Valentine's usually is focused around women and men usually give women gifts. I wanted to know, women, what are you getting your man? What are you doing besides the same thing you usually do? So I had went to a comedy show on Saturday, and one of the comedians was like, you know, women, we give y'all all this, you know, cars and candies and roses and all this other stuff, and what we get is the same thing, you know, talking about her purse or whatever. He was like, at least bring another one to the table or give me something I really want. And I was like, dang, I wonder how true that is. So I posed the question on my Facebook, but no women answered the question as far as what did y'all do for y'all guy on Valentine's Day. So I just wanted to pose that question. Or when you was in a relationship, what type of things did you do for the guy you was dating? And then another question I had asked was for the fellas, as far as when you shoot your shot at a girl, at a woman, at a female, how would you prefer her to let you down? That's not going to discourage you from shooting your shot with the next female. And so a lot of guys DM me. I don't know why they was too shy to put it on their comments, but the common thing a man was to say is that for her to deny him with respect, you know, not kind of get all loud and ratchet with it, but just be very respectful. And hopefully if she's a woman and she's grown, she won't have to do all that immature stuff, but she'll just let you down easy. And so why I had posed that question is because I had a few guys shoot their shot at me, and I'm not interested or whatever for numerous of reasons, but I'm like, how do I turn them down? Like, they're good guys, you know, they're great fathers, they're participating in their kids' life, they have great careers, you know, they have good goals going on for themselves. But I was like, I'm not interested. And so I'm really big on hurting people's feelings. And so I had this conversation the other day with a friend, like, yeah, so how do I let down this guy and just leave it at that? So we came up with a conclusion on how to do it, and I did it that next day. So he took it pretty well, and you know, he asked if we can still be friends, and I was like, I don't know, let's give it some time, because for a guy to shoot his shot with me, of course he's interested, and then in the back of his mind he might always feel that he has a chance. Not saying he don't, but I just don't want to give him that hope so soon, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. Anyway, y'all, so I haven't had a Valentine's Day date in over 5 years. When I think about it, I don't even know when was the last time I had a true Valentine's Day. It probably was when I was married, which was, dang, when did I get married? 2008 to 2013? No, 2006? Yeah, 2006 to 2013 I was married. And that's the last Valentine's that I can really think of that I did something. And I was like, dang, it's been that long. So my expectations or whatever change. Of course, I'm older now, but I really don't too much care about Valentine's Day, because when you love somebody and you're in a relationship with them, you should spoil them year round, not just on a pagan holiday or whatever. So that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I was like, it's just another day of going out to eat, and that's it. There's nothing really special about this day, except for, roses. Again, I buy myself flowers all the time, so that isn't a factor. If I need encouragement, I go get myself a card or talk myself in the mirror. But yeah, this Valentine's Day, it was okay for it being the first one in 5 years. The guy was definitely thoughtful. He asked to be my Valentine a few weeks ago, and I was like, why not? I'm not dating anybody, and I'm not involved with anybody who is pursuing me in that way, so why not? So we end up enjoying Valentine's Day together. And the reason why I gave the gentleman my Valentine's Day, or wanted to share my Valentine's Day with him, is because he has been very consistent and very persistent. He has vocalized, what he wants in life, his goals and things like that. And I'm like, okay. I talked many podcasts ago about not being able to find a man that can be consistent in his words and in his action. And baby, I found one that's consistent in both. Okay, hallelujah. Hallelujah. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. He definitely is a good guy. And so we'll just see where it goes. So what's going on, Mike? How you doing? So yeah, that's my gist. So I'm over here just sharing my that I haven't had one over 5 years until recently. Somebody's requesting to come on. And if you want to request to come on in, go ahead and just hit the request to. For those who are joining me, I'm gonna ask for you to join me. You don't have to. You can turn your camera off. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Rika Styles, like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to go live. I have 28 followers. I need 12 more. Is that right? Yeah, I need 12 more. Two more, I think. What's going on, Amber?
Life.
I know, right? I see you at work.
Always at work.
On the plantation.
Hey, that's what we do.
I know, right? Making it work. Working and making.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what we can do. And we got things to do. Goals
That's
to
right.
accomplish. Yes, thanks for hopping on. So when you have been in a relationship, or I should ask you, what do you want to comment on, if anything? If not, I can ask you a question.
You can ask a
Okay.
question.
So when you were in a relationship or dating or dealing with somebody, what did you get him as a gift on Valentine's Day?
So I'm a good gift giver.
Yeah, yes, she is.
So
Yes, she is.
I listen I listen to what people's needs are and what their desires are and what they want. So I typically kind of get people what they kind of want.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like, oh, I really like that. Oh, I would really like that. So I'm like that. So be it shoes or, a shirt or just kind of what people want.
Right.
Mhm.
I can agree with that. I'm a customized gift giver. Like, I don't like to buy somebody something everybody else has. So I will either order something customized made for this person, or I will make it myself that's really customized. And the reason I didn't do it this Valentine's is because everything was still new and fresh or whatever. But I did get this person something that I saw that they needed, seeing that they just moved into their apartment. I just got him things that he needed around his house that he that can help him. So I was like, that's a start.
Yeah, so when he pick up that phone, he'll think of you.
Yeah, what he mixing.
I see you.
This one goes out to you, girl. Yeah. So yeah, but that's the kind of person I am. I really sit back and observe and see what that person needs, and provide for them versus what they want. But even what they want, I'll give sporadically, just because it doesn't have to be a specific day or a holiday or anything like that. So another question I want to ask you is, when the guy, give me an example of a guy shooting his shot with you, and how did you turn him down?
Ooh.
Because I know you got him flocking, girl. I know you got him flocking.
No, she don't have them flocking. I got a whole bunch of folk looking at me
Yeah.
full of lust.
Oh, see.
You know, somebody told me the other day that what did he tell me the other day? I had somebody say to me, "You know, I like you, right?" What?
Yeah.
How juvenile is that? And how I turned him down was I was like, "So do he over there?" Because he
You
likes
said
me
what?
too. I
Say it
said,
again.
"So do he over
Yeah.
there?" Because he likes me too. I'm not playing. That's juvenile. Don't come at me like you
Yeah.
too.
So how would you like a man to approach you or shoot his shot that will make you respond in his favor?
I think coming at me with respect
Mm.
and how old we are. Like I'm not 23.
Yeah.
It's not cute to say, "Oh, girl, I like you." No, okay, try. How I would like to get to know
Yeah.
you. How about I take you to coffee or
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? Don't be like, "Oh, we have Bible study together?" You know how folks is in the church. You know,
Not Bible study. I think I got hit with that line too. You know, I'm really confused about this word and what it says. Can we do Bible study together? No, brother. I'm gonna need you to pray and ask God for understanding of the word and interpretation of the word. If not, you better go to the Concordance Bible and figure out what the scripture is saying. In fact, here you go. Download this Bible app. Look at an amplified version, Message version, New King James version, New Living Testament. Look at it. I'm not your
girl, you better
teacher.
preach.
Do your homework. I noticed that in a lot of men, they want women to do, let me rephrase that. I noticed some men, I don't even want to call them men, young boys or young men want women to do things for them. Like you're a grown man. Do it for yourself. Like show me you can be independent and not so dependable on me. And I think that comes from codependency too. They don't realize they're codependent. They're used to somebody always doing it for them.
Yeah.
And that's a turn on. Have you dated a guy like that before?
Yeah, I have dated a codependent. Like majority of the people I've dealt with have been codependent
Mm,
because only because they've had like a lot of sisters.
yeah,
And typically, men in our age group, their mothers made their sisters take care of
yeah.
them, so they are very codependent on the women in their
Mm,
lives. Like the women do this and they do that, and they want you to cook 3 meals a day. And I'm, wait a minute, sir. Hold up. I work a whole lot.
right.
3 meals a day,
Yeah.
5 days a week just
Nah,
don't work for me.
I don't even cook 3 meals a day for myself or my kid. One meal,
Exactly.
maybe. You might get one. Maybe. Maybe in a week you might get one.
No,
Yeah,
you do more than one
yeah,
in a week.
I do. I do. But that's a good perspective for me to look at things of why a guy is codependent because, you know, he might have been raised
Yeah.
by sisters, you know. I didn't really look at it like that. So that's a good understanding.
Typically, what I've learned in some men with a bunch of sisters, it's because how their mother does them.
Mm,
Even when they're only children or they have a bunch of brothers, their mother, like mothers raise women to be wives.
mhm.
They have raised their daughters to be, you cook, you clean, you iron. You know, it's
Yeah.
just like with the toys you get when you was little. You got a
Hmm.
doll, you got a doll house, you got a kitchen
Yeah.
set. But for boys, mama's still ironing my clothes.
Yeah.
I don't have to clean my room because my mother is doing all those things for me.
Hmm.
She doing my laundry and all this stuff. No, not at all, sir.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to put stuff in the washer too.
Yep. Get on
What
Malik,
your mama teach
9 years old, 8 years old. You better get in and do your old laundry, fold it, iron it, all that. I don't got time for it. You're too old.
you?
Um, and my son, and I'm teaching him the way I was raised with certain things. Like I would tell him to do the dishes. Now, not mind you, not giving him the example of what doing the dishes is. Sweep
Mm-hmm.
the floor, mop the floor, wipe the counter down, organize the dishes, clean out the refrigerator, clean out the cabinets, you know, date the fruit and the vegetables in the kitchen. He thought it was just doing the dishes. I'm like, nah. Let me show you. Let me show you what doing the dishes is. It's
Right.
in the kitchen. It's cleaning the whole kitchen. So, I think um, going back to those fundamentals for him is very important that I forgot about or whatever. But showing him like, hey, this is how you do the dishes. This is the order that you do the dishes in. But yeah, teaching him how to be responsible very early on is something I did because I, dating a lot of men. I was like, y'all didn't have women to show y'all, or your mom or whoever, anybody to show you these what we think as women common sense things. And I was like, yeah, this isn't cool. I think I shared a story when I had a dinner date with a guy. We were supposed to cook dinner at his house. And he invited me over. And when I get in, I was like, how come you didn't clean your house before I got here? He's like, oh yeah, it is clean. I'm like, baby, if you got crusted black stuff around your floor in your kitchen and dirty dishes in the sink and food in the pots on the stove, your house ain't clean. And so
No.
I was like, dang, who raised you? Or like, what type of woman have you been with that even if, well, I know he was with a woman since he was like in high school, but I'm like, what type of woman was she not to show you how to do it? But again, I realized that he was the breadwinner. He didn't have to take care of the home. So the woman he was with for 15 years didn't show him. His mama didn't show him. So he didn't know how to keep a home. And I was like, I'm too grown to be teaching a grown man how to clean or maintain a house. Come on, I
Right.
got a 13-year-old I'm trying to raise. Yeah, but I was noticing that consistency when I first started dating. And I'm like, that's a turnoff because I got OCD to a certain extent and I like my house clean and in order. Baby,
Right.
come on now. I'm not, no, I'm not doing
Right.
that. But yeah, I notice a lot of men lacking that, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So how's your dating experience been going? Did you have a Valentine's Day?
No, I have not been dating at
Yeah,
all
yeah.
since the last person.
hmm
So I'm good for a while.
Is that by choice?
By choice, most
Yeah,
definitely, always by choice.
yeah.
I've not even like, how you just kind of go out there and be looking like, oh, what's on
hmm
the dating app? Oh, who's sending me messages? No, I haven't even opened the apps or
That's what's up.
checked the messages or
Yeah,
anything like that.
yeah,
Because I'm just not interested. I'm not interested right now. You
yeah.
get to a certain age and you're like, I really enjoy my life right now.
Mhm.
And I'm taking this time just to kind of
Yeah,
enjoy me.
yeah. And that's a beautiful thing. I think a lot of women and men should just take that time out and enjoy. I think a lot of people need to recognize what season they are in. Some seasons you
Mm-hmm.
have to go through life being by yourself, healing yourself, growing up, loving life, dating yourself. And once you recognize what season you are in, accepting it, that it's okay to be alone. Just because you're alone for a season don't mean you're going to be alone forever, but just embrace and learn who you are and learn what things you want in life. So that's good that you even recognize that. But yeah, I think there's seasons that we go through. Like right now, I'm kind of like on the fence. Like I want to be in a relationship with somebody. I want that person there, but I truly, since I was by myself for so long, I really enjoy being by myself. I enjoy my alone time. I had like so many meetings yesterday, and then Malik had a basketball game, so I feel like I was around people all day yesterday for like the last 3 days, and I'm like, I just want to go home. I just want to be myself. I just want to turn my phone off. So, but yeah, I still get in season like that. And that's because I'm a true introvert
Yeah,
and I've
the
learned how to
introvert
accept.
has to
Yeah.
recharge. Like you have to recharge your battery. And what people fail to realize when you're introverted, that my recharging is my alone time.
hmm
So the time I spend by myself recharges my battery.
Yep.
Um, it helps me be able to deal with
Yeah.
people outside of my,
hmm
outside of my small earth.
hmm
You know, I got to deal with people in the world. Yeah, I need to run and, ooh, I need to recharge.
Yep.
And especially if you have if you're an empath
hmm
along with being
Yeah.
an introvert, Oh God, not only do I have to recharge, but I got to get rid of some of these demons I done picked up from people all out here in these
Right.
streets.
Yeah. Seriously. I'm telling you, it's a real thing. I'm telling you. Dang, I was just about to say something. I was on track of thought. Dang, it was good too. Bring it back, Holy Spirit. Bring it back. God, Amber, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was good. Oh well. I'll ask it in I'll ask it in the video question.
Exactly.
Golly, it was good. I don't know. Shoot. And I got my notepad. I should have wrote it down as I thought it. It's okay. It's okay. It'll come to me. I'll do probably a quick video on it or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to just hop on real quick and just talk about love and Valentine's Day and all this other stuff um, in regards around it and dating and things like that. Dang, I really want to say what I was going to say, and I can't think of it right now. It was good too. It'll come back. It'll come back anyway. Anyway, it'll come back on here anyway. Yeah, so I'm just enjoying this season of dating, getting to know myself, but also allowing myself the grace to share my space with people because I notice I'm very selfish with my space and the time that I allow others to be in my life. And there's not too many people that I allow to get close to me either um, because of those issues with spirits and being an introvert. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So I was dating a very, 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 very introverted or very immature guy who was a narcissist. And what I would tell him, I need a day or two to myself. Like I just need to woosah, I just need to recharge. He didn't understand what introvert means. So I go to Google and and I say, this is the definition of what an introvert is. It has nothing to do with you, but he will always take it personal. Like something was wrong with him. Like I was rejecting him. And I'm like, it don't have anything to do with you. It's how I recharge. Like, there's people who are social bugs, who love being around people and get their energy around being around people. That's not me. That's not who I am. I'm okay
Hmm.
with being alone. I'm okay with dating myself. I'm okay with taking myself out to dinner and to the movies. Look at me crazy or not, but I'm gonna enjoy myself. And so, like, it would really irritate me that he would not get that I wasn't denying him. And so that's one of the first questions I ask when I'm dating. Do you understand what an introvert is? If I tell you that I need to take a day or two away, how would you take that? And so
Right.
from there, it's either yay or nay for the next one. So yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I think what happens with a lot of people is that they don't have um, people outside of their relationship
Mm,
to be able to know that I don't need to be around this person 24/7.
hmm.
Like, I don't need to see her or him 24/7. I
Yeah.
have other things outside of this relationship. This relationship is not my life.
Mm,
And it's really not. You have to have something outside of you and that
yeah.
person, you and your partner, that will fulfill your life. Like,
Mm,
come on.
that's
We
good.
don't have to be around each other 24/7. I don't even like myself 24/7. Hold up.
Come on now. Come on now. Talk about it. I actually was that person many years ago in my marriage when I was married to my son's father. I was definitely a codependent, wanted to be I was clingy as guys would say. I was very clingy because I didn't have anything outside of us
Mm-hmm.
dating besides work and him. That was it. I mean, like we'll go to the club together. I have female friends, but most of them was in relationships. So I was like, well, what are we doing today? He was like, I'm about to go hang out with my boys. "Oh, you about to go do what? Excuse you? You didn't confide in me that you was gonna go hang out with the boys." But that showed me that I needed to have a life. And so now I'm very thankful that that was many, many years ago that I do have a life now, and it's very busy. But I'm enjoying that I know that I'm learning how to balance motherhood, churchhood, workhood, relationship, my personal stuff. Like it's a challenge to balance everything and make sure everybody, gets that equal time, including myself, and not neglecting, anybody in my life. But I do know there's always something that falls to the wayside. So consistently learning how to balance life while you date is a challenge at times. But I'm thankful that I'm not clingy, that I'm not always want to be around this person 24 hours. Because I got stuff to do. When I see you, I see you. You know what I'm saying? But I actually did have the opportunity to meet a kindred, what do they call it, kindred spirit person, where we can be around each other for hours and days on end and never argue, never get on each other's nerves. We can sit in each other's presence and we can be quiet, or we can talk, or we can watch a movie. And I've never had anything like that before. And so I truly, truly appreciate that friendship, because I to this day, I have not been able to find someone like that. So I was like, okay, it is possible for me to like someone and be around them all the time. Okay, that makes me feel good. Gives me hope. Yeah.
Especially somebody who's self-aware.
Yeah.
Like if they are aware of themselves, that's a good person to be around. But especially in the church or dealing with the spirit realm, you also have to remember that there are people who just come into your life to leech off of your spirit. You know what I'm saying? They suck the energy and the life right out of you. So you don't want to be around those people, because it comes to your thought like, oh, you just trying to suck the life out of me. But if there's somebody I can be around and I don't feel like my energy is drained or they're pulling on me spiritually, I truly love being in that person's comfort, because you done brought peace into my life. I got other things pulling on me, and you have brought peace. Oh, we can have a peaceful experience. Yeah, that's what's up.
That is what's up. What's going on, Mark? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, I know I'm late to the class, but
Good. You good. Better late than never. What you got to add to the conversation today?
Well, the little bit I heard, I experienced that before, and I experienced both sides.
Of what? Can you elaborate?
Like being clingy, like I was, clingy at one point to a woman, and then I was in another relationship where the woman was clingy towards me. So I can speak from both sides. It's like, it is good to have your own identity outside the relationship. Whatever it is, hobbies, you have to have that, so you could have something to add, to the relationship or marriage and stuff. Like everything, you could make things an extension of that.
That's what's up. When did you realize that you were clingy? Was it like during the relationship or after?
She had to point that out to me. That ain't a good feeling. She had to point that out to me.
Yeah, it is hard to point that out, because we don't want to hurt your feelings, but gotta say.
Yeah, she pointed it out to me, and that wasn't a good feeling at all.
How did you take that? How did you receive that? And what did you hear when she was saying that?
I was upset. I was like, why? Well, I mean, I thought you liked being around me, That was my reaction, but, I had to be alone with myself and then just kind of realize what she was talking about. And then, take some inventory of myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. And it was a hard pill to swallow when you, you know what, that person is right,
Yeah, that's good. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, that is definitely good. A good point that you made, that we need to come in with our own personal value, own personal traits, so that we can add things to the relationship and not depend so much on that person to give us our own identity. Know your identity before you get in a relationship or whatever. So that's really good that you shared that. So did you have? Go ahead.
Also, too, to add on to you, it's like you depended on their happiness to make you happy, when you should be adding, and vice versa, you add to your happiness.
Yeah.
As well.
I had a guy, Jerry Maguire, me, and I was like, do you really expect me to believe that I complete you? Did you believe that I complete you? Bruh. Yeah. So he hit me with the line, and I
Right.
just looked at the text like, okay, okay. Has anyone ever said that to y'all? Have y'all ever said that to anybody?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He sent you that in a text. He didn't even say it.
No,
He
actually,
didn't even vocalize
it was in a, I wasn't talking to this person at this time. It was actually
it.
an
Oh,
email. It was actually in like a 4-page email that he expressed that, because I wasn't answering his calls or talking to him. But I was like, this dude and Jerry Maguire me, you complete me. I was
I
like,
have never been Jerry Maguire.
I was like, I don't even believe you. I don't even think you really believe what you just said. But I know when we really want to talk to someone and get their attention, and we're kind of desperate to really have them answer, we say some crazy stuff. I know I didn't did it before. You know what I'm saying? I just look on my past marriage, and I'd be like, I was just dumb. I was just dumb, penis dumb, to say the things that I was saying. Like, child,
Yeah, we've all said some
I can't live
things that
without
you be like,
you.
I can't believe I said
I
that.
can't live without you. I can't see my life without you. Man, if you don't go somewhere. But that's how young and dumb we all were. I'm sure we all have experienced that though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There are things that we do in our youth.
Mm-hmm.
It's because we're
Yeah.
young and we don't know any better.
Right.
But as we grow and mature and develop,
Mm.
then those things you go, oh, okay. The things I took in my 20s, I did not take in my
Mm-mm.
30s. The things I took in my 30s, I did not take in my
Right.
40s. The things I took in my 40s, I will not take in my 50s.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on, sir.
Yep.
You can't
Yes. And that's what.
you can't come to me with the same game you had back in 1982.
Mm.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, that doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Let's have a little bit of maturity and elevate your game.
That's good.
Because mine
Mark,
has been elevated.
Mark, I was
Yes.
one of the first questions I asked was for the ladies. Like, ladies, what have you done for your guys? For Valentine's Day. Can you share your experience what a woman has done for you on Valentine's Day to show that she appreciates you?
Um, I mean, I was the one doing the stuff, so I'm trying to think what.
My point exactly. I think
Yeah,
men need to be honored as well. Especially when they're consistent and they're showing effort and they're there and been supportive. Absolutely. So that you not being able to answer that question off bat, ladies,
yeah,
come on, we got to do better. We got to do better with the men in our lives. Just like Mother's Day, celebrated more and bigger than Father's Day. Of course, there's a lot of fathers out here that are not, or there's a lot of men out here that are not taking care of their kids and they're not fathers. So I get that, but I'm just saying for the ones who are, honor them. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're a woman don't make you a mother. Same thing goes. But
and I just say like like most men probably won't call that out because if we do, then to a woman's ears it'll sound like we being in a certain way. I'm trying
have you
to
heard that
think.
before, or is that just something you're assuming?
I've heard it before. I mean, I've heard it before. Like you know, some I just say some get that entitled mentality, like won't be like you supposed to do
Yeah.
that for us.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
And I think a lot of women go
I
wrong.
mean,
Those are like,
it's better when. Oh, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
No, I think it's better when women can hold each other accountable because, I'm not saying men can't say something, but it sounds better when it's coming from a woman because women will take it a certain way if guys say
Yeah,
something about it.
I feel that. I think you're in context of your comment of women feeling entitled. I think this whole generation coming up just feels entitled, but it's really it does fit with me a certain way when women are so dependent on guys and so they feel so entitled to this, that, and the third. Because my mama didn't raise me like that. You know, she raised me to grind and get it myself, provide for myself. Actually, to not even to depend on a man. Not saying who I am now. I would definitely allow men to be a man, but so to see a woman, you know, depending on a guy or expect him to always do something and do this and she don't do nothing, that bothers me because I'm like, that's not how it's supposed to go. If you can't do for yourself, then don't be asking nobody else to do it for you. If you do it for yourself and somebody can come and add, okay, that's fine. But depending on that bothers me. That sits wrong with me. So, and that's why I get on women when it comes. That's why I got on women when it came to Valentine's Day. Like, what are you doing for the guys in your life? Like, how are you showing them that you appreciate them? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's very vital and why men don't feel appreciated now or may go out the relationship to seek validation and appreciation because they woman don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Or when they get an earful of a woman that's not their woman, you know, giving them, oh, you look so good or thank you for this. They're like, okay, the grass look greener on the other side. It's really not. But I think that's, you know, that contributes to a lot of why men may cheat or have so many different females because they get things that they should be getting from their woman at the end of the day. Amber, how you feel about these women being entitled nowadays?
Women have always been entitled. Like we really have. We've always been um, praised and our egos have been stroked. We've been taken care of. Yep, we have.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, with these younger generations, their mindset is so it's all about fame and money. You know, it's like if you don't have enough money to deal with me, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to deal with you. It's
Yeah.
all about what you can give somebody or what they can get and what they can take. Oh, can you buy me this? Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my rent? Man, we don't live in this type of economy where a man can fully 100% support you and
Mm-hmm.
your household. That's not how it works. It's really not.
Yeah.
We have to be a team and support one
Yeah.
another. Sure, I would love somebody to come pay my rent. Surely do. Yes, ma'am. But if you paying the rent and the mortgage, I'm taking care of everything else.
Right. Yeah. And
There
that,
should not be a worry in your mind. All things should be taken care of in the household. I should not expect you to take care of the rent, the cable, the lights, and all the phones, all the car notes, and the car insurance. No, that's not how this works.
right.
Because even in the Bible, the Proverbs 31 woman, she was still working.
She was
She was
getting
at
it.
the
She
gate
bought her
doing
own
something.
land. Okay. She bought her own land. She sold her own garments. She went to the field and bought the land out of her own savings, not her husband's,
Yep.
but her own.
And she didn't ruin her husband's name with the people. She did not. She added to his life.
Mm-hmm.
We forget we need to be an addition and not a subtraction
Yeah.
in the lives of our men.
That's
That's
good.
how it should work. That's how it should be. But
Yeah.
nowadays it's like I'd rather be alone and single, taking care of all of my own stuff, than deal with somebody who just wants to take, take,
Yeah.
take, take, take.
That's draining. That's so
Yeah,
draining. That's how it worked when
yeah,
I was married. My husband paid the rent and I paid all like the utilities. And then we like split groceries. He paid his car note, I paid my car note, but it was, you know, split down the middle,
yeah.
basically.
And
He
you
paid
have
more, but yeah. So you
you still
definitely
have
gotta have that compromise or whatever. So I
mhm.
don't
You got
feel
to
right
agree.
allowing a guy to do so much. It just don't sit right with me. I'm learning, but it still don't sit right. I have to contribute. I have to contribute in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I
If
just who I am.
if 1% of men on this whole planet is wealthy enough to take care of a woman, 1%,
Mm,
1%, there's not enough wealthy men for all of us.
yeah,
So sometimes we have to step back and say, you know what? I probably won't date the NBA baller or the NFL player.
yeah,
That's probably not somebody who I'll date, but I'll
hmm,
date Joe Schmo, who's the plumber. You know what
right,
I'm saying? And he has a job, and I should love and respect him as if he had millions of dollars. Why? Because he's loving and taking care of me to the level that I need him to do that.
Right. And that's gonna, you giving him that confirmation and that appreciation, that's gonna make him go even 10 times, harder, grind even harder.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
Exactly.
Mark, one of the questions I wanted to ask you, I don't know if you had plans or a date for Valentine's Day, but did you do anything? Do you celebrate Valentine's Day?
No, I didn't.
Okay. That's what's up. How's your dating life going? I know you said you was kind of taking a break and just focusing on yourself. Is that still the case?
Yeah, well, I just been, get back in the habit of going to the gym, working out, and
Yes. That's what's up. That's what's up. I know I told you about your food that you be posting. I'm like, go ahead and get that YouTube channel started with the food.
yeah,
You know, I'll be seeing you on Instagram. Like, all right, come on, Mark, on the grill. That's what's up.
but yeah, just get ready to do some casting work.
Okay,
Yeah, just
that's what's up.
that'll be like side money.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So I never done it before, so I'm just gonna go ahead and see what
Yeah,
it's
might as
like.
well try it, right? That's
Yeah.
what's up. Well, speaking of YouTube channels, make sure y'all like and subscribe and share to my YouTube channel, Rika Styles. I'm looking to get 50 followers and subscribers so that I can go live on YouTube. And Amber, I'm still Googling and YouTubing how to use what you tell me to do? What's
TikTok. Just get on
TikTok? Yeah.
TikTok.
I'm like, I already don't like social media as it is, but I'm looking into it. I'm looking into it. I'm looking into it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's a thousand followers before to go
Yeah,
live?
just 1,000 followers to
Okay.
go live. Yeah. So just go
All
on
right.
out there and post out some of your
I,
other stuff,
I will.
some of your other videos.
I
Mm-hmm. Yep.
definitely
Go on
will.
and do
I definitely will. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Make sure y'all like and share this broadcast. Also, like
Right.
and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rika Styles. And just support the cause. What I'm trying to do here. Y'all enjoy y'all day. I appreciate y'all hopping on. Thanks for being vulnerable.
No problem.
that. No problem.
Good podcast.
Technical difficulties. Mm, mm, mm.
That's all right.
Producers are fired. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off here. Y'all have a good day. And remember, be bold, be blessed, be beautiful. Most of all, be you.